Yo, what's going on, friends? This is me on lockdown here at the headquarters at Fit Body Bootcamp headquarters, and I wanted to share something with you while I'm on lockdown at the headquarters. First and foremost, the only people here at the headquarters are the 5 leadership team members. Everyone else from the headquarters is working at home, so don't panic. My entire team is working from home, but the leadership team is here. We are here because we're going to drive our Fit Body Bootcamp to massive success in this time, because when I launched Fit Body Bootcamp in 2008, we used the economic downturn to grow it, and we're going to use it again this time to take it to even the highest level possible. So with that said, I want to share with you guys what's been working for me in my business and in my businesses, along in my mindset as well. So first off, if you're just coming on here, what's up, Ray Cash Care? My brother from another mother. What's up, Ray? If you guys are on here, tell me what city, state you're from, or what country you are logging in from. Let me know down below, because I want to know where everyone is hitting me up from. All right, listen, so what is happening right now? Look, we got a virus. All right, so the virus is creating an economic downturn. All right, and every industry is feeling the pain. You name it, from restaurants to resorts to fitness to fashion. Everyone's feeling it. Here's the good news, though. Someone out there still has money. The money never disappears. That's the way I look at it, and that's the way I want you to look at it. Lesson number 1, I'm going to give you about 5 or 6 lessons here. Lesson number 1, the money never disappears. The money just exchanges hands. Our job is to figure out who's got the money now and what problem do they have that we can solve, right? Because that's how business works. All business is, all entrepreneurism is someone comes up with a solution for a problem that people have, and we go, hey, I'm going to charge X amount of dollars for my solution to solve your problem, right? So this economy has created a new problem, many new problems for people, right? For example, Amazon says, hey, we've got a big problem. We need more drivers. We need more people to work our warehouses. Amazon is hiring. Walmart is hiring. I'm not saying you should go get a job at Walmart, but I'm saying that those places are hiring, and they are looking for people to come and solve their problem, to fill in the employment, right? Zoom is hiring right now because they need more people, because everyone's using Zoom for everything. Believe it or not, we're hiring right now because we just hired a new accountant. We need more people to help us at the headquarters as we continue to grow. I share this with you because not every industry is going out of business. Some industries have learned to pivot quickly. So 1, who's got the money, and what value can you add to their lives in exchange to get the money right now? Money never goes away. It's just exchanging hands. Number 2, what mindset are you going in this with? Here's what I've learned in life, even before the coronavirus. You ready for this? The mindset and the attitude that you attack a problem with is 90% of the equation. In other words, the mindset and the attitude that you attack something with is 90% of the results, whether you're going to achieve success or failure. If you approach something with the mindset of, I've already lost, I've already been defeated, the chances are stacked against me, and you approach it with the attitude of, I'm going to try instead of, I'm going to fucking do this, right? You've already lost. There's a 90% chance of failing. But if I approach it with the attitude of, I've got a solution, people want my solution, I'm a closer, I'm going to be out there closing people, and my attitude is I will win no matter what, there's a 90% chance that I'm going to win this fight. So just remember that. That's the second thing I'm teaching you here, the attitude and the mindset in which you attack a problem. You hear those magical words? Attack a problem. Don't just take on a problem. Don't just try and solve a problem. Attack a problem. Everything in your life you should attack. By the way, in the project, our two head instructors, Ray Care, the Navy SEAL, and Steve Eckhart, the U.S. Marine, both of these guys teach our candidates at the project to attack their problems. And one way we teach them this is taking them on a 3.5-mile hike that has 5 very big hills in it. And every time they get to the hills, they don't just hike up the hill, we attack the hill. We sprint up the hill with backpacks, with logs, with ropes, with 5-gallon buckets of water, and we attack every hill, teaching these guys over a 75-hour period that every time you come to an obstacle in your life, you're not just going to walk up to it and then try and handle it. You're going to attack it and go through it. All right. So that's a big lesson there too. Lesson number 2 for you. Lesson number 3 is, if you are an employee, if you have recently lost your job, how do you become employable in the next couple of months when the economy starts turning around, when people start using their money to grow? Remember, everyone's looking for money from the government. The government is going to be sending out paychecks here, loans, grants, and paycheck protection program in the next probably 2 weeks, right? And so when money comes into people, they begin to freely use it to hire people, to market, to sell. And so how can you make yourself employable? Right now, there's over 10 million unemployed people in the United States because of this. Like 10 million people on top of the people that we already had unemployed. 10 million more because of the coronavirus are unemployed in the last 3 weeks. So you're competing. If you just recently lost your job, you got laid off, furloughed, suspended, whatever the fuck the term is, the reality is that you need to stand out amongst the 10 million people and the 10 million more next week and the 10 million more after that. So how do you become employable? Simple. Stop thinking like an employee, meaning I'm going to trade my time for dollars that they're going to pay me. And when you go into an interview, learn to speak to them like an entrepreneur. And I always say, act like an intrapreneur. Say, look, I don't care if you're hiring for web design or if you guys go into the position of customer support or graphic design. You better be like, hey, look, I'm not coming in here as an employee. I'm coming in here as an intrapreneur, which means you're the entrepreneur, sir, and I'm the intrapreneur. And that means in my department of web design, graphic design, customer support, whatever it is, freaking compliance, I'm going to make sure I can do everything I can to increase the dollars and increase the profits into the company. Because I'm going to treat this like my department. I'm going to treat my department like I'm the entrepreneur, like I'm the intrapreneur that you've hired. Now, let me tell you, if I'm across that desk and I'm interviewing you and I hear that from you, I'm going to be like, holy hell, dude, I will hire you over the next guy who's just going to come in here and try and punch a clock and do the job and take the health benefits. Because right now, during an economy like this, it is like hardcore shit. Like you need some people that are going to be focused on making money. So I want you to go into every interview that you guys go into with the mindset of what does the entrepreneur want? He wants to make more profit, increase income, increase revenue, decrease expense. And so if you go into it with that mindset, say, look, whatever department you put me into, these are the things I plan on doing, and then figure out how you're going to do it. So likely going to be learn how to sell more of the stuff that you're selling, learn how to market it better. If you're doing customer support, your job isn't just to solve a person's problem anymore. Once you're done doing customer support, and by the way, all of you entrepreneurs who still have customer support reps, listen up. Once your reps help someone with customer support, they don't just hang up and say, thank you, have a nice day. They say, hey, by the way, have you thought about using product X, Y, and Z from us as well? Right? So if someone bought product A and they're calling you about customer support about product A, have your support people solve it. Hey, did I do a good job solving that problem? Yes, you did. Thank you. Great. Before you hang up, can I tell you about product B? It is going to change your life, and here's how it's going to change it. Your support people should also be upselling your next product or service. And if you're going to go find a job, you better figure out how you're going to start upselling the products and services that that place has. Does that make sense? Because if you can't do that, you are going to be unemployed for a very long time. And if you're one of those people that are like, hey, man, that's cool. I'll just slide through life on unemployment, man. I'll just adjust my lifestyle, bring my standards lower, and I'll just slide through life on unemployment. Please unsubscribe from following me. Plus, just unfollow me, unsubscribe, hang up this fucking live, and don't follow me. In fact, block me. I want you to do nothing with me because you're a low life if you're trying to lower your standards in life instead of raise your standards and go, how can I get back into the workforce and how can I create a new business opportunity for myself? Does that make sense to you guys? By the way, if you guys have any questions, ask away. I'll answer some questions for you guys here as well. By the way, shout out to my man Joey, Fuel Hunt, great brand, love it. Thank you, Joey, for sending me all the gear. You guys are super awesome. Any questions? Just let me know here, guys. Also, if you're in the fitness industry, point number 4 I want to make here. If you're in the fitness industry, holy hell, guess what? Your brick and mortar is shut, isn't it? That's right. Your gym, your studio, it's shut. What we did at Fit Body Bootcamp, we were able to pivot quickly to online coaching. Now, listen, the online coaching space is going to get very congested very quickly. So you better be the best at what you do. Like if you're just going to go in there and offer some kind of basic level of online coaching where you're going to send a PDF of workouts and a PDF of nutrition and check in on them once a week, you're going to starve. We're doing follow-along workouts daily, mindset motivation tips daily, nutrition tips daily, put them in a private Facebook group and interact with them daily. We use Trainerized software to communicate with our clients on a daily basis. We're holding them accountable, sending them motivational mindset like voice shots on an iPhone, right? Like you better be doing that stuff. You better have full engagement. They better feel like they are in your gym. And if they don't, they're going to come find somebody else. All right, let me answer some questions here. I see questions rolling in. All right. No, I do not believe in luck. The dude that asked, do you believe in luck? I do not believe in luck. Luck does not exist. You know what luck is? Luck is preparation meeting opportunity. That's it. I've been prepared. I knew winter was coming. I've been saying it for the last 3 years. I've got podcasts on Empire Podcast that says winter is coming. It's literally titled Winter is Coming before this whole economic disaster happened. I do not believe in luck. I do believe in being prepared and then waiting for the opportunity or seeking out the opportunity. That is what luck is. Do I speak Armenian? Somebody says, yes, I do. I do speak Armenian. Don't even ask me to speak it. Love from Arizona. What's up, Arizona? Yeah, lots of great places there. Lowlifes are what is wrong with America. Yeah, man, you are absolutely right, brother. Lowlifes are exactly what's wrong with America. By the way, this is the best reset we've ever had. You've heard me say this before, and if you haven't, I'll say it right now. Strong men create great times. Great times create weak men. Weak men create bad times. Bad times create strong men. And so we've had it so good for so long, guys and gals, that we started creating very weak men and women. We started creating entitled people, people who were so worried about living bubble wrapped and wanted to, were so fragile and sensitive about everything from male, what was it called? Male toxicity to fucking shaming people and all that. Now, who gives a shit about any of that now? People would wake up Monday morning just stressed and anxious because, well, it's a fucking Monday morning. I don't see you doing that anymore because now you're worried about the fucking coronavirus. Now you're worried about paying your rent. Now you're worried about paying your fucking mortgage. Now you're worried about paying your payroll, right? Now you got some real stress. If you go back to the stress, the fake perceived stress that you had before, you're going to be like, this is nothing, because it was nothing. The problem was most of you had gotten so soft, so fragile, that every little thing, the weather slightly changing would trigger you into some level of anxiety or depression or whatever. And I'm glad this is happening, because if this didn't happen, we wouldn't have anything to toughen up society. Sadly, this is what we need. All right, someone says, would you prioritize building a personal brand during this time? No, dude. Now is not the time to build a personal brand. Now is the time to build money into your bank account. Your personal brand you build during good times. During bad times like this, you find a way to get money. How the fuck is your personal brand going to put money in your bank account? That's a long play. So you're going to take months, maybe years to build your personal brand, and then for someone to love you and trust you so much and like look up to you so much that they're finally going to buy from you. By then you're going to be broke, living under a fucking bridge because you ran out of money. So right now, at times like this, you do not build a personal brand. You build your personal bank account. You sell something that's going to help people change lives. All right? Great question, though. Caleb wants to know, what's a big way to adapt in the new media business? If you were in it right now, ton of advertisers are spending less now, making us less in return. Well, simple, man. I would prove to advertisers right now, if you're in the media business, I would say, look, I'm not going to charge you my ad management fee right now. But what I do want you to do is I want you to spend X amount of dollars. Give me a budget, give me a funnel and an offer, and I will spend the first 2 weeks running your campaigns for free, and I'll prove to you that I can make money. So all of you right now that are in the ad management world, in the media world, and you're like, man, all of my customers are retracting, they're pulling their money, they're pulling their ads. You're right. Your job is to come to them and reverse the risk. Take away the risk. Say, look, I'm not going to pay your budget, but if you're willing to put an ad budget out and give me an offer that'll convert, that you know is proven to convert, I will run the funnel for you for 2 weeks or a month absolutely free. And if I can prove to you that I can get you clients and customers, I want you to keep paying me. Fair enough? And they will. The problem is most people are afraid. What's up, Andy Foe? What's going on? Joey, what's happening? Just gave you a shout out for the shirts, man. Thank you so much. But that's the thing, man. You got to start reversing the risk during economic times like this. Because everybody's a pussy. Everyone's afraid. Everyone's chicken. All these tough people who are beating their chest 4 weeks ago about what badass entrepreneurs are. Look, anyone can be a badass when the economy is great, people have money, everyone's spending. Who is going to survive now? Who is going to thrive now? Who is going to dominate now? Who's going to have to sell off those fake Lambos and fucking Ferraris and stuff right now because they simply can't afford it because they were living literally big paycheck to big paycheck? Them's the ones who are going to suffer right now. All right, even the validation of what I know is mental fuel. Exactly. Is there if there is one key ingredient to your success, what would you say it is? If there was one key ingredient to my success, it is to be resourceful and to persevere, man. That's it. I live like I'm a fucking cockroach. Like nothing can kill me. I am just resourceful. I've said this before. I said this on Tom Bilyeu's podcast 2 years ago. I said, I operate like there's someone in a fucking basement with a giant marker board that says, how can I destroy Fit Body Bootcamp? Like, I just assume at any given time, there's 10 to 15 competitors trying to put me out of business. See, I operate like there's a gun to my head. And if you operate like there's a gun to your head, then you will never sit back on your laurels. I'm always ready to fight. And people thought I was crazy for being this intense. People thought I was crazy for being this prepared. But who's the crazy one now when in 48 hours I was able to take a massive fitness franchise like Fit Body Bootcamp and pivot from shutting our doors down across 600 some odd locations, and there's still like 100 and some odd locations being developed. We even took the ones being developed and we brought them online. I share this with you because if I wasn't resourceful and if I didn't have this mindset of being able to persevere through shit, man, I would have failed. I mean, you look at brands like Orange Theory and Barry's Bootcamp, and I'm not knocking them, but to see them put out an email that says, hey, we fired everybody and we laid off everybody and we're stopping everyone's accounts and we're freezing all memberships, why would you do that? People now more than ever need fitness. People need fitness to boost their immune system. People need fitness to boost their mood. People need fitness to reduce their stress. People need fitness, especially online fitness, so that they can have a community to be in contact with during this time of fucking social distancing and quarantine. And right now is when all these gym brands think they're doing the right thing by firing their staff, by putting accounts on freeze. Fuck that. We just said we're keeping our entire headquarters staff. And many of our locations are keeping their employees because their coaches are doing follow-along workouts using Zoom and Facebook, right? Private groups. And so we're still serving our people. Our clients are still paying us. Did we have some clients cancel? Absolutely. But we're now getting new clients on board with our 28-day Stronger Together at-home challenge. My point is we created a new challenge for people who want to stay at home and work out. Like, why weren't these other brands doing that? Why weren't they truly, seriously focused on serving their audience? See, if you give a shit about your people, you would care to pivot faster and reinvent yourself so you can keep serving them. So you can help people with online coaching increase their immune system, reduce their stress, increase their happiness. But instead, see, they just operate as a business and they're like, well, business is going to be slow. We'll just wait for the government check, put people on fucking unemployment. Fuck that shit, man. I don't want to put people on unemployment and make them a burden on taxpayers. Good God, man. My fitness employee just died. Your fitness employee just died kayaking? That is crazy. What a crazy fucking way to die. That's nuts, man. I guess the other way would be to die from the fucking corona, right? Dan says, you pivoted Fit Body Bootcamp very quickly. How would you pivot a business that supply and install security equipment? Guess what? I told this to my dentist. Certain businesses, and yours might be one of them, Dan, because you install and supply security equipment, like who the hell is going to let you come into their building or into their place right now because you're a stranger? They don't know if you got the corona, right? So certain businesses like my dentist or you, maybe you don't pivot in your business. Maybe you completely do something different. So I told my dentist, I'm like, look, dude, you've been talking about doing real estate investment for a long time. You've been saving up money. So why don't you stop being a dentist right now, because you can't be a dentist. No one was going to let you close to their mouth. And instead, go look at all the homes that you could buy for pennies on the dollar right now and start investing in real estate. So maybe you completely have to reinvent yourself, Dan, into a whole different industry. And I'm really glad you brought that up. That's something I want to talk to you guys about. Listen, if you have a degree in something, or you're a nuclear scientist, or you're like, but I'm a makeup artist, or I'm a this, whatever the thing it is that you were pre-corona, before corona, whatever you were does not mean you have to be that and pivot into that. Like we pivoted, Fit Body Bootcamp pivoted from in-person, like in studio, in gym, personal training programs to online personal training programs. We were able to still do the pivot and keep what we do the same. But if the internet didn't exist and all we had was gyms, and all I knew was all I know how to do is sell a service that I believe in, which is fitness, but now gyms are closed. There is no internet. I can't do online coaching. I would completely go into selling high-end homes or high-end cars because I love high-end homes, I love high-end cars, I love fitness. Those are the three things I know I could sell well. So it's okay to pivot outside of your industry for now and still make money, because the money did not go away. It just exchanged hands, and you need to find yourself in a position where you're selling something else that people do want to buy right now. I hope that helps you. Yes, I do speak Armenian still. Thank you for asking. The same person keeps asking over and over again. I do speak Armenian. Yes. This will be commitment to win is key. Yes, the commitment, the will to win is key. How do you deal with hate? Fuck hate. How do I deal with hate? I just ignore hate. Like, why do you even give a shit? Like, the only time you would give a shit about haters and doubters is if you are approval seeking and you are validation seeking. If you care about what other people think, then you're going to care about haters. Otherwise, I don't care about haters. I don't look for your validation. I don't look for your approval. Hey, Bedros, one of your eyes droops more than the other. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh, you got a gray patch here, but not there. I don't give a fuck, right? You have a lisp. I don't give a fuck. What else? What else? Bring it on. Look, this thumb and that thumb don't match. They're different, right? This one looks like a fucking toe. You have to be fresh out of fucks. If you're so concerned about what haters think, if you're so concerned about what other people think, what people say about you, you're never going to make it in life, period. I just don't give a fuck about haters. That's all. Yes, believe in hard work. Believe in yourself. That's exactly right, Ray. All right, so what do you think of life coaching online? I'm glad you brought that up. I'm going to make a video on this, but listen, life coaching right now is not going to sell. You need to sell hard offers and not soft offers. Life coaching is a soft offer. Bedros, what's the difference? I don't really understand. Let me explain. A hard offer is fitness, money, sex. I'll explain it. What? Fitness, money, sex. Ready? A hard offer is fitness, money, sex. In other words, I'll help you get fit or lose weight. That's a hard offer, right? I'll help you make more money or sell more stuff or market better, grow your business. And then sex, which is I'll help you get into a relationship, find a loved one, someone that you're going to love, get laid, etc. That's it. Those are hard offers. People buy hard offers. Soft offers are, I'm going to help you strengthen your mindset. I'm going to help you organize your life. I'm going to help you become more productive. Those are soft offers. You can't really quantify that, right? Like, is someone going to buy mindset training right now that's going to make them more mentally tough and stronger so that they can ultimately make more money? Or do they just want to make money now, right? So if you're selling mindset stuff right now, how to be resilient and resourceful and this amazing strong mindset of a dominator so that you can get your shit together and make more money ultimately down the line, and I'm selling, do this, market this, and make more money, people are going to buy my shit, right? Because it's money, fitness, and sex. That's it. Hard offers sell. Soft offers don't, period, especially in times like this. My dude says, how do you see fitness industry in the next 5 years? I see it just like it was about a month and a half ago. That's it. The fitness industry is not going to change anytime soon. Right now, we're all online. Online coaching will still stay legitimate, but we are tribal animals. We love to be together. We love to be in groups. We love to be in gyms. We love to be in CrossFits and Fit Body Boot Camps and Orange Theories and F45. So people are still going to work out. The question is, are those brands going to be alive? Are they going to be around to serve the people? If they're not, let me tell you, I plan on taking over, and I plan on serving the people so well that they're not going to want to leave. And so the fitness industry in the next 5 years isn't going to change. And you shouldn't be worried about the fitness industry in the next 5 years, my dude. You should be worried about the fitness industry in the next 5 months and the next 5 minutes. Because that's where we are right now. Yeah, you need more haters, Leiden. That's right. Advice for businessmen escaping socialist paradise. Just leave. If you're in a socialist environment, leave. I would rather die than live in a communist country. And my dad risked his life, and if I lived in Armenia now, and if it was under communist control now, I would find a way to escape and come to the United States legally, just like I did when I was 6 years old, when my dad decided that we're going to escape. All right? That's that. How do you find people with money right now? You go online on Facebook, and you start reaching out to people that you know have money. Why don't you do a little search on who's got nice cars, who owns nice homes, who's in real estate right now. Like, there's people right now that you're following. I bet if you're following me, in fact, hey, Ricky, if you're following me, I can already tell you who you're following. You're following Manny Koshbin, Grant Cardone, Andy Frisilla, Ed Milet. You're following all those people and then some, right? They have money. I got money. What do you have that's going to solve a problem of mine that I can give you some of that money for? That's it. People have money. And people in your community have money. Who's still driving the Mercedes, the BMW, the Bentley? Who's still living in that mansion? Who's still rolling? They got money. The problem isn't finding the people with money. It's finding the solution to any problems they're having. How to start a new job position. That's such a vague question. How do you start a new job position? Like, be the best at whatever that position is and prove it. Like, if you want to start a new job position, if someone came to me and said, Bedros, you're looking for a new position at headquarters, I will work for you for free for the next 2 weeks. Or I'll work for you for minimum wage for the next 2 weeks and prove to you that I can move the money needle. And after 2 weeks of me proving to you that I can move the money needle, I will outwork everybody here at your headquarters. Then you can pay me whatever you think I'm worth. That person, if they did their job right, would instantly get to 6 figures very quickly with me, right? It's that simple. The problem is everyone just still wants to do business the old-fashioned way. Can I go apply somewhere, go through an interview, and then just do the bare minimum as an employee? No, you're going to fail, because right now, like, I am massively predatory. I keep stressing to my team, we are watching you more than ever. I love my team to pieces, man, but I need them to produce. We are in a tough economy right now. If they can't produce, I must replace them. I owe it to my clients and my business. I must replace them. And if I'm not a good leader to them, I'm not a good boss to them, if I don't have my vision clear on where we're going right now in this economy, my team, my employees better replace me by quitting and going to someone else who's got a better, more clear vision. Do you understand that? That's so important, man. All right, one more question. Most of my clients don't want online training. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. The way you try to sell them on online training is why they don't want online training. How do you think that we took over like over 600 Fit Body Bootcamp locations? How do you think each individual owner was able to sell all their local clients into online training? You think 600 some odd people magically said the magical words? No, man, there's a script, there's a process, and that's what you do. And if you approach them the wrong way, like, hey, so I'm going to coach you online and you're still going to get results. Did you tell them what the new benefits are? Look, you're quarantined. You're going to need to be in a social environment, and the new social environment is online. Otherwise, you're going to go bananas. So my online coaching has a social environment, Facebook groups, where we can all interact. Number one. Number two, you need to train harder than ever, because if you don't, your immune system will be lower and you are more likely to get the corona. Number three, stress is at an all-time high. If you want to reduce your stress, science has shown that exercise consistently will reduce your stress. Number four, you need to increase your happiness for you to be happier in life. Right now, during this time of stress and uncertainty, you need to work out, because workout has proven that you can be happier in life. And I want to prove it to you by charging you half price the first month. And if you still like it, get results, are happy with it, then I'll charge you full price after that. If you approach it that way, my friend, you would not have lost a single client. So it's not an issue if my clients don't want to train online, is that you didn't offer them. You didn't make them the right offer. You didn't offer them the right opportunity to train with you online. And that's because you didn't have the script. It's not your fault. You just didn't have the script, right? And if you're working with a coach like me, or if you're part of a Fit Body Bootcamp brand, or you're part of a brand who gives a shit and is there to support you, they would help you out. All right, guys, so do me a favor if you can. I'm pretty sure I shared a lot of great information with you guys here, and all I ask for this, I'm not asking for any money. All I'm asking you to do is to see that if you're an entrepreneur, you think that I can help you. In my bio, there's a link for my 7-day online ignition coaching program. I want you to go apply for it. On April 13th, I'm starting my 7-day online ignition coaching program. I want to coach the entrepreneurs, the business owners who are on here, who need my help pivoting, reinventing, making more money now in this economy. I want to help you like I've helped my brand pivot. All right, so go to my bio right now, click the link in my bio, and I'm going to help you with the 7-day income ignition program. You have to apply for it. We're going to get on the phone and talk. If you're a good fit, I'll let you know exactly how much it costs and you can get on board. All right, guys, I'll see you later. I got to go run a big franchise. Bye.